Tisa did not experience what she did with Lion Ass Legion because she was a dummy or she didn't see the red flags or she didn't know what to do. No. Risa Tisa, I feel like, experienced something called cognitive dissonance. And if you've ever had cognitive dissonance in a relationship, you know that shit will wear your motherfucking ass out. Cognitive dissonance is a bitch. It will have you doing some things you ain't never did before. Now, this is coming from somebody who spent a night in jail and had to do a lot of therapy after being in a narcissistic relationship. And I was so confused on like, how did I allow all of this to happen? And I remember I went to my therapist and I was like, girl, I'm smarter than a fifth grader. Like, there's no way I let this man treat me like this. And she was like, I can tell you why. Cognitive dissonance is essentially when somebody who was doing what they said that they were going to do and they were showing up and they were acting right and they were essentially perfect, slowly but surely starts to not show up and not follow through and not do what they're supposed to do. And then your brain is like, oh my God, let me protect my emotions and my mental state, and I'm going to believe who you used to be is still who you are, when in fact, that is not true. Risa Tisa just unfortunately met an ugly ass piece of shit that took advantage of the fact that she wanted to be loved and that she was a nice person and a kind person and a sweetheart and had a life that he needed. And he took full advantage of that. This is not about like honeymoon phase or love bombing. This is somebody who is, their actions match their words, and then it slowly starts to not, and then they do stuff to reel you back in, and then you get let down again. And it's just like trauma bonding, cognitive dissonance, so many different things. And there was nothing this poor woman could have done. She just met a fuck ass nigga. The shitty thing is like, you can't see this shit coming from a mile away. The only thing that you can do to clock it is if you recognize that they are consistently being inconsistent. That's how you know.